sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing could stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured finally, I'm happy to be.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
It's Judkins on the counter. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground as they'll bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And send a receiver left. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Look at that power, deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. So they'll decline this and take the results. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Dragon 60.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Has it down close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. You're good on the point after. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now it's York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Big search.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
180. Stop.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Fails to find his running back. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going for it. Here's Burrow. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Bengals tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings it in at the 13. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready?
Sanders going to look to throw. Brought in right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run at 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Set.
With Sanders out of the pistol. On the screen, this is Simpson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Hot 70. Hot 70.
Play action. Sanders taking a chance to the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go now. Like it.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in a hurry up here.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
1st down.
Buffalo 18.
Working inside the red zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns break the tie here in the 1st. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now is York to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I'm fine. Ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stop.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Gun. Stop.
And they just get the play off. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Ready.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
19 tight. 70 lying.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got it at the 24. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
On 1, right?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Burrow on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Dumped off to his running back. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
11. 180. Stop.
One play action here. Burrow. That one's good to McConkey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go in Cincinnati. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. Along the right sideline, there's space. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, it's still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
Pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. You can't do it much better than that.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts from the 16. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Okay, break.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
11. Here we go. 11. 180.
They stick with Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Burrow to the air now. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. He'll bring up 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Rose Cox. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Flushed out of the pocket. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, climbing to the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 3 now.
Come on. Hey.
Motion to receiver left.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds a man right side. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits his running back. And they make this stop to say about the 37-yard line. Looking quickly here. Shotgun hands off here for Judkins. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bengals' 35-yard line.
Ready.
And first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll get to Sampson here up the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Handoff now to Judkins. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Judkins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
One more time with Judkins. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns make it a one-score game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Jukes away from one. He brushed him off with ease. Has room down the left sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their early lead to 13. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This is taken in at the 13. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain 9. Those are the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now off the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready?
From the pistol, here's Jenkins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-7 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Finds the football outside. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Gets everything he has under this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
From the gun, Judkins. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
To the air on first down. Sanders lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. York tacks on that extra point. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets this to McConkey. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
11.
First down.
Gun. Shot.
First and 10.
11 empty. Shot.
Again to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And these drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Fits it through the middle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returning in from the 16. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Let's go. Cut my team. Cut my team. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On first down, here's Sanders. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Come on.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He can't hang on to the pass. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. So a timeout comes in with the play clock down to just 3 seconds. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18, 5 in. Hop 70. 60 Bobcats.
3rd and long for him here. one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. York now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is...
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.